So, guys, let's react to childhood crushes coming back together to see if they fall in love.
Hi, my name is Diane. I'm 21.
Okay,
I'm currently a fourth-year
Diane.
student at UCLA.
My name is
UCLA.
Justin Fajardo. I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently a senior at USC.
What do
Okay.
you say is like a trigger on a date?
On the
I think
day.
it's they can't talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't mind carrying a conversation, but I feel like when I have to do like 90% of the work,
Yeah, it's
that's
not.
a sign that we aren't compatible. I feel like it's hard for me to be vulnerable with people sometimes, and with
Agreed.
Justin, I feel like I can tell him anything. I met Justin 5 years ago at a conference for UC Berkeley during high school. At the end of the conference, we had little envelopes and I found a note in it. It said like, "Hi, it was nice to meet you," and a phone number. And I basically texted the phone number on a limb.
So I basically slid in DMs, but physically. We just started texting a lot and FaceTiming a lot, and just
Smooth,
kinda hit it
Justin,
off.
smooth.
We dated for about 6 months, and then right after that, things kind of fell apart.
I was still immature, had a lot to learn,
Oh.
and then the way it ended was really messy. I really hurt her.
We
you heard her.
rekindled like my first year of
Wow.
college, and then we also rekindled this year, which is my fourth year of college.
I called her, "Is it me? Can I just not get over my first love?"
I got out of a relationship a few months ago. Right after that is when me and Justin started talking again. I mean, it's really fun. We went on multiple dates. We're going to date soon. So yeah, I think situationship is the best way to put it.
Where we stand right now is just friends, but just friends that feel emotionally connected and physically attracted to one another. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't sound like just friends, but yeah, I can do that.
What is something you regret that you failed to do or say in a past relationship?
Ooh.
My most recent relationship and what I regret or failed to do was stand up for myself. I just destroyed myself, my whole identity. I cut off all my friends because I was told that for whatever reasons, they weren't really my friends. They didn't really care about me. I was told, don't talk about your interests, don't talk about this stuff because I don't
Damn.
care. I let it drag on because if I did that, then the relationship would continue and my partner would be happy and she'd be happy. And it happened for a reason. And it made me who I am now, and it formed boundaries for myself and how to stand up for myself and knowing who I was and forming my identity. So I've done a lot of work to figure out what's real and what's not. So yeah. How about you?
Maintain my friendships while I was in a relationship. I prioritized my significant other a lot. I don't know, I was just
That's
like
beautiful.
tunnel vision
Nah.
on like my partner at the
No,
time.
that's
And then it
beautiful.
wasn't until like I was outside of the relationship that I realized that like I'm not as close to my friends anymore.
That's fine. Do
But it's a
that.
lot better now, so I love all
That
my
is
friends.
not a failed thing. You should always do that. Keep your
So it's
sniffing
T for two.
over your friends, bro.
What's the worst thing someone could say about you?
Okay, I'll go.
You go, yeah.
I think if someone were to tell me that like
Boring. That's what I am.
I don't
I'm
know,
too
like
boring.
you had it so easy, or that like you didn't work hard, or especially in college, because like I go to UCLA,
Or I'm just a homebody.
like a lot of people come from like very affluent backgrounds, privileged backgrounds, and like I didn't grow up that way, like immigrant household, and so when people say that, it's like
Yeah.
you don't know me, but
The worst thing someone could say about me is like, why do I care so much? Like that's something that friends have often told me in an effort to be like, just let it go. Or like, why does it bother you so much? Being in touch with my emotions and emotional intelligence is something I take a lot of pride in. And someone saying like, why do you care so much? Like, just let it go and move on. While it is objectively good advice, it just pushes them away from me because I realize that they don't really know who I am. Like it's core to me to care and to be thoughtful.
I didn't know that.
Then you gotta do it to
When
her.
was the last time that you really cried?
Ooh.
Okay, for me at least, it was on
When's
the
the last time I
FaceTime that we
cried?
had
Oh.
a few weeks ago, and we had talked about like, oh, what are we? What should we be?
I can't remember the last
And
time I
got
really
emotional.
cried.
I think mostly I had decided
Damn, I
that
actually cried.
we should have ended things. I don't know, I felt really sad that I decided to do that, and I also felt like
That's the real question. Y'all be crying? I cry. I cry in movies and shit. It says really cry. Last time I really cried, bro. I should cry more. Do y'all remember when y'all really cried? Damn.
I didn't express myself in the best way possible. Yeah, I think as I was just like talking about it and like telling you
I
like
can't
how I
believe I don't
felt
cry
and,
like
the
that, bro. That's
situation, like,
crazy. I got some issues.
and like you, I think that's when I got emotional and started crying.
Last time I really cried, yeah, it was that same situation. It was
Damn.
the drive back. We hung out all day, and
It
then
blows my mind. I don't
you walked
cry
into my
like
car,
that.
and then you got in the car, and you're like, I got something to tell you.
Maybe like
And we all know
2019?
what happened, but I felt like I had no say in it. I
That's
felt very
crazy.
blindsided and led on at the time, and that's how I feel that it was. But I forgive you now, of course. I was just trying to be stoic, and then as soon as you walked back and I saw you got back into your apartment safely, I just drove off. And, yeah, instantly I called my mom, and just I couldn't even get the words out. She's like, "What's wrong?" I just couldn't even tell her. I just started crying, and yeah.
How am I gonna cry?
You mentioned that you did something that hurt Diane. Could you maybe expand on that a little bit?
Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Wow, respectful.
Okay. I'm just checking with you. Okay. She was coming to town, I think, to see friends or something into LA. Basically, she was gonna have the whole day with her friends, and then the plans were I was gonna pick her up at the beach, and then she was gonna stay the night at my place. We're gonna hang out or whatever. And then the next morning, then I would drive her back to her friends. That was the plan. Instead, what happened was...
How do you fuck that up?
I didn't feel well, that's all.
Yeah, I was just upset because there were decisions that I felt Diane could have made that was like, why didn't you part? Like, you knew you were gonna hang out with me, and then I felt disrespected. I had driven all the way out to go pick you up at the beach, and then when I get there, I felt like I was being just like handed a burden in a sense, which is, I hate saying it that way, but that's how I felt in the moment. One of your friends told me like, oh, like, it's okay, like, if you can't take care of her, we can take care of her. And looking back, it was kind of one of those like comments of like, of just being cordial and polite, but assuming I would say, no, I got it. And instead I went, yeah, I wasn't ready to take care of her. No, you take care of her. And I left.
I would have took
And I
care of
left in
her.
a very angry manner. I scared you really badly, which I super regret. And you know that, I've told you. That was horrible of me, and I would never leave you like that again, so.
It's okay.
Okay, next question.
Okay, it's a challenge card.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Please read it.
Search your name in the other person's messages. Do we have to do this?
I'll do it.
If you don't have to do anything. For sure.
Okay, fine.
All right,
Obviously,
you guys
yeah.
get 5 more seconds.
Okay.
Damn, look at she deleting
Sorry,
messages. Wait, you
no.
deleting stuff?
Go ahead. And we're only going to give 10 seconds to look for the other person's phone.
No.
Okay.
Switch.
Okay.
Anything juicy?
Not for my end.
Damn, bro, what did you see, bro?
Yes, before we move on, anything you want to say about that?
I don't have anything to say.
Oh my god, his demeanor changed completely.
No.
Holy shit,
All
bro.
right, moving on then.
Oh, I guess I think you know what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
How much do you guys talk?
Ooh. Who you talking to?
Like here and there.
You said it was just him reaching out.
I guess kind of both.
Oh, kind of
Sure.
cool.
You don't want to take a few minutes.
That's fine.
How much do you guys talk? Damn.
Smiling.
Do you want him back?
Or do we want to take a breather?
I'm good to go forward with the questions. Do you want to go forward with the questions?
Yeah, that's
Okay. Is it my card or your card?
That's mine. Okay, perception box question. What is your most consistent and greatest fear?
Bro, women are fucking ruthless, bro.
I think coming from like an immigrant, low-income household, like money was such like a big topic in our house. And especially since I'm graduating, I'm thinking about
bro, I'm
like what am I
sorry,
gonna do after
bro.
graduation? Like I need to have a job.
That shit
And
must have sucked,
I
bro.
think my most consistent and greatest fear is like
You
not
thought he was
having
gonna get her
enough money
back.
to like keep myself up on my own feet without having to like rely on other
Ain't,
people.
ain't nothing. I didn't even hear what you're saying, but ain't nothing like finding out the girl you thought you were gonna have back. That's another guy, bro. Ah, God.
Okay, we're gonna pause right here, and we're going to take a 5-minute break. You want to hang out here for a second? You want to come out with us?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to keep moving through the questions?
Nah, bro, nah. It's not necessary. You don't want her back, bro. Trust me. At least she's not smiling.
Yeah, the question of what greatest fear, I was going to touch on it anyways, but now no better way to talk about it. Yeah, fear of not having control over things, being abandoned, and being played, and well, I'm saying this because I care about you, about us, about my own feelings and emotions.
Bro.
And so yeah, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt, Diane. Thought I had a grasp on things, and I really didn't.
The term situationship, it doesn't always have like clear boundaries because it's not like a fully committed relationship.
Yeah, but it's time to heal,
being
not
exclusive
just
or
trying
like
to
not
find
being
other
exclusive
guys.
until it's stated, and that's what it's like for me. Like if it's not
Yeah,
stated,
but they were hoping. There's hope
I'm
that
gonna
you wouldn't be
assume that
talking to
it's
another guy.
not exclusive.
The text that I had read is saying me and Justin are not a situationship, so. So then what do you think this is then?
Like we're not like, there's like no full commitment, and so I didn't think it was like something we, had to discuss, or I don't know.
You said you needed more ambiguity, a little bit more space. I respected that. Well, if we're gonna go with what we had said out loud was, oh, we're just friends, I feel like you would tell a friend what's going on.
At times, I feel like I do have those feelings for you, and then at times I feel like I don't. I think I haven't felt that spark the past few days.
Yeah, I could tell. I knew you were distant.
And so like right now, that's where I'm at. Like I feel like we have really good conversation, and it's like fun, but that's all I know right now.
Okay.
And at times, like I do want to take a step forward, and at times I don't. But it's too like
You just like
uncertain to
other man
say.
attention, bro.
I mean, we rewind back to the whole, you kind of blindsided me with the just friends, and then, okay, I'll get over it, I'll move on. And then 3 days go by, and suddenly, hey, I need to talk to you. There's some things I left unsaid. I need to tell you. Okay, and she needs to tell me this because, right, to give me the reasons that I deserve. And then I hop on the phone call, and it's not that at all. I said everything. I regret the way I said things. I wasn't trying to lead you on. I feel emotionally connected to you. I feel physically attracted to you, but things went too fast. I was overwhelmed. All very valid things, of course, yes. And then we agreed to very, clear, hey, just friends. And then I remember I took a little bit of a step back to see where your energy was, and you were initiating a lot, wanting to hang out. We hung out as friends, it was great. Although with a lack of clear boundaries, it always felt ambiguous, and I was trying to be okay with it. And it's not a label, it's not like, I want boyfriend, girlfriend, I want clarity. And this whole just friends thing, no flirting, no intimacy, was pretty clear for a while, until it wasn't. And you spend the night in one other's place, and and the way and now the past week where we bend the rules a little bit, but I felt like we're moving towards a stage where we need some little more clarity. You don't bring up Valentine's Day without any intentions, right? Nor do I think friends hang out one-on-one like that.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I think I feel surprised, confused. If it wasn't stated that it wasn't exclusive, like it's not exclusive.
Yes, we get
I
it,
just
bro.
want it to be validated.
I mean, it's still fresh, but
Yeah.
still taking a breather and
You wanted attention,
taking
bro.
perspective, taking context,
Yes,
trying to
dude.
see it in the way a friend would see it.
Nice guy, smooth slash,
Never
my
had clear
guy.
boundaries. It was just friends. We never used the term situationship anyways, actually, until recently. And even then it felt more like a joke. It's easier said than done. When a friend is in a situationship, it's easy to remind them, hey, like, you can see other people too, but then when you're the person involved in it, oh, it's hard. It's real hard.
You just go into
So I
one
guess that was
person.
the raw emotion there you saw. Yeah.
You guys can do that shit. Some
Maybe
girls
I
can do that
wasn't
shit.
being as considerate of his feelings as I thought I was. Even though it was a hard conversation to have, I think it was necessary, and that without this, like, I think that conversation wouldn't have came.
You at the gym, bro.
And regardless of the outcome, like, yeah, I'm really grateful that we had talked about what we talked about, what happened. I think right now it's just
Girls
really bad
just love
timing.
being validated, bro.
Trying to figure out her feelings just out of a fresh relationship. I mean, that's so hard. It's something I've been concerned about this entire time. What I do know is a lot more questions, a lot more things need to talk out,
bro.
of course, in
Move
private.
on.
What you did technically isn't wrong. It's more the fact that you lied to me that feels wrong. I should be strong, and with anyone else I would be, but then with her, for lack of better terms, she kind of just breaks down those walls in a way, and I will tend to concede, and I know that.
Bro.
So, of course, I'm gonna hear her out, hear her side of things,
Nah,
but
bro.
if they
Move
don't
on.
match, that's where I have to remind myself that then
Move
it's
on.
okay to let go, but I don't even want to think about that, so.
Got you, bro.
We didn't get to the question of my biggest fear. It's lack of control, which is life. You don't get to control everything, but
Yep,
it's a
it's
fear
my
of mine,
biggest
and
fear
so
too.
you gotta let go sometimes. So moving forward, yeah, you just gotta be super clear with that and know the expectations each person has.
Another man broken hearted, bro. See you in the next one, guys.